Here we are, the whatever edition of hashtag back and forth with Jamie and Gerald. Notice just popped.
The
Hi, Jamie.
Edition. Hello.
Thanks for spending some time on this Sunday with us, or Monday if we were in the Southern Hemisphere. So, goodness.
You can see my split lip in this. Oops.
Wait a minute. Do that again. What split
lip?
I don't
do that again.
Oh,
busted lip.
That's one snort, ladies and gentlemen. We have one snort. We are a minute in, and we have a snort. I am keeping track.
Oh, good Lord. Hi.
Hi. So let's say hi to some people. We have Steve. Oh, hello, Steve. Happy day. Glad to have you here. Thank you. Mr. Toadstool Tarot, Robin is here. Merry Christmas. Yes, and Robin, it was so nice to be part of your live on Friday. Thank you for including me. Rosemary, Good Journeys Tarot, is here. Chris with my card readers. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, Heather. Heather is here. Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts. And I did get a haircut. In fact, I got them all cut. So got married, and it's time to, be different. So look who's here.
Hey, babe.
Alex is here. Hello. And okay. Oh, Robin is reading A Christmas Carol for the first time.
Well, good for you.
Good for you. It's I mean, and again, this is one of those things. Charles Dickens wrote lots of ghost stories. That was a thing, I guess. So, and okay, who did I miss? Okay, last week you pulled a 10 of Swords and said my troubles were behind me. Today, Andy Merlin Mountain pulled a 3 of Swords and said let go of the past. Still feel like I am heading. Didn't finish that thought. Anyhow, Kristen Louise is here. Hello, Kristen Louise.
Hi.
Thank you. Lise is here. Hello,
Hi.
Lisa. Good to see you. Well, finish your thought, finish your thought, Steve. So I'm heading over the river and through the woods. I don't know.
To grandmother's house we go.
There you go. There you go. So we watched Patrick Stewart version of Christmas Carol for the first time. Excellent. I think it's amazing. It's one of my favorites.
We watched Maverick. I actually watched it twice yesterday.
What is Maverick? I don't know.
Top Gun. The second one.
Okay.
I liked it a lot.
Lisa. Robin said watched a great video on creepy Christmas villains with conjectured the Grinch is Green Krampus. I'll add a link. Oh, okay. Right. Early Ritual is here. Hello, Early Ritual. Good to see you. Good to see you. And this is the total whatever edition of Back and Forth with Jamie and Gerald. So we'll see what happens. So Pamela Batchelor is here. Hey. Hello, Pamela.
Hey.
Robin posted a video link to that. Thank you, Robin. So, okay. Steve O said, over a cliff. Anyways, always that angels are with me. What do you have to start the week? Actually, Steve, we're not doing readings today. However, tomorrow I'm doing readings. I'm hosting readings with Lisa and Jane the Seeker.
So that should be lovely.
So Tune in then. Actually, the same time tomorrow.
Right.
So would love to read for you. Everyone here visiting for whatever, I'm here for it. There you go.
That's right.
There you go. Whatever. Linda is here. Hello, Linda.
Hi,
Good
Linda.
to see you. Good to see you. And so let's talk about the obvious thing. It is but cold here. I will just say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
the Pacific Northwest has been hammered. And if you've watched any of the videos, they are not exaggerating. So I am not up in Seattle, but Seattle got hammered hard. I have family up there. And there is a video of a parked car coming down the street, hitting other parked cars, taking them down the street. The original parked car gaining so much momentum going down the hill in the Queen Anne district that I bet you it was at 35 miles an hour by the time it hit, possibly cross traffic at the bottom of that fucking hill.
Oh my gosh.
That's terrifying.
Yes.
These guys don't know. They don't have the infrastructure. They don't have the road, anything.
No.
But
yeah.
Anyway. Yes.
I live in Ohio, and we have this. What's the name of the storm?
I don't
know.
You know
the name of the storm?
TV.
I'm looking over at Jeffrey. Jeffrey, hand me your socks, because Jeffrey was asked for a gift. He wanted socks, and if you want socks, then you get socks. So these are the socks that Jeffrey got.
Steven got socks too.
They're cotton wool blends. So yeah, but yes, I'm glad you keep touch with Jane. That's good. Heather is a potty mouth too. And yeah, it's like really, really scary.
Hi, Debbie.
Debbie, Aquarius Owl is here. And by the way, this is, I believe, let me get caught up, because, my where did they go? Okay. Hang on.
Yeah, I have a friend outside of Eugene, Heather. Yeah, it's been crazy.
I believe, everybody say hi to Linda. I believe this is Linda's first time catching us in a live. Hello, Linda. Glad to have you here. And there's Debbie. There you go. And
sure I do, Robin.
Do you guys get hit with the minus 27 to minus 30, minus 55? We were down, I think it was Friday, we were at minus 7.
Yeah, minus 3 here.
So it was cold. Jamie, have you got any Christmas animal lore for us from the veterinary?
Well, we had to do surgery on one of our own dogs because she ate 4 ornaments and a table topper. So
oh my gosh,
we x-rayed her and had to actually go in and open her up. And while she had none of the ornaments inside, she did have a unicorn. It was about this big and a piece of bone. And we're not sure how long they had been there. Howsoever, they are out and she's doing well. And her name is Peach. So send out some goodwill to Peach.
Oh my gosh, yes. Let's all send out some goodwill to Peach, and goodwill and good vibes, good vibes only, people, for people who are caring for those pets in this stressful time. Holy crap. Yeah. It's like, woo. So, yeah, there you go. OMG, that is as funny as it is scary. Yeah.
Yep.
So the dog swallowed a unicorn. How magical. I want to know,
It was a unicorn that was never going to pass, though, Robin.
Oh, yeah.
It was never going to leave.
Okay, so I binged watched I think what was the show? Make Fun on
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah.
It's about adults who make toys for children or make silly things for kids.
Hmm.
And I think I messaged you, Jamie, because they were making a unicorn.
Yeah.
Jamie likes unicorns, people.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, if you did not know this. If you haven't seen it, watch responsibly, do whatever, blah blah blah. But it was funny. I mean,
Hmm.
it's like it reminds me of people that I know, actually.
Nice.
So I could see my brothers doing something like that. So
Hmm. Thanks, Heather.
and yeah, loved Peach. Yep.
She's a bulldog.
So,
She's a big ass bulldog.
aw,
Hmm.
gosh, goodness, goodness, goodness.
Yeah.
So, Jamie, what's on your table? What do you want to
Oh,
share?
I have all kinds of things. So, excuse me. One of the things that you and I bonded over a couple years ago was gratitude. Nice, Alex. I love you.
I am totally starring that comment. Jamie is my human unicorn.
I love you. Anyway, so I had some disappointing news a couple weeks ago, and my husband had taken my Christmas list and purchased some things, and I asked him if I could have one of the things because I needed to refocus my brain in gratitude. So this is not about consumerism. This is about people thinking about us
Expressing gratitude, yes.
and all of that stuff. No, she is not, Marty.
And by the way, thank you for my moderators who are on top of this. Thank you. I'm not going to worry about it because I have amazing moderators.
Well, that's okay. At least he spelled my name right.
That's
Anyway,
true.
so Alex. Anyway, so this is a planner. It's non-refillable. It's got this lovely paper in it that has gratitude sections and stuff like that. And I have a planner that I use, but I'm going to, well, I already have made this into a complete gratitude journal. So
Nice.
in the morning when I get up, it's very early and the sun hasn't come up, and I have a chair, this big overstuffed chair that used to be my mom's. And I sit in that chair and I have my first cup of coffee of the day, and I push the curtains back and I watch the sunrise. And this is part of my sunrise coffee thing. And I have a beautiful pen that was my dad's that I had given to him. And it has a little white sapphire in it. And anyway, it came back to me at his death. And so I used this pen. Boy, we have all kinds of crap going on, don't we, in the chat?
We do. I think this is the whatever edition. So
right.
all of
so
the
we'll
mods.
go with whatever.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that. Yeah. Block those people. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So I'm grateful for. I mean, you're talking about gratitude, but so
Yeah.
I'm grateful for for the moderator. So there you go.
Wow. Always.
Yes. So how long have you been using it now? A couple of weeks?
Let's see. What's the first day? I'll tell you. The 10th.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's kind of, see, look, you can't see really, but look.
That's cool.
Yeah, it makes me happy.
Good. Well, and it was something that I mentioned this on Robin's Live is I think gratitude is a very helpful thing to have, and the things that we have for which we have gratitude, they can be small things, but it's the gratitude that has to be big.
Well, so listen,
it has to be powerful.
Yeah, we've talked about this before, both private and kind of sort of public. I mean, and it's really nobody's fucking business, but I mean, I've dealt with chronic depression my entire life since I was a kid. And I live in a different space in my brain. And I know People can talk about toxic positivity. They can talk about all of that good jazz. I like to sit in a place of being thankful and looking for the bright spots in things, because I know that the wheel will turn. It doesn't
Yes.
mean that I'm impervious or that things are always sunshiny and I'm blowing rainbows out my ass. That's not the
Yeah.
point. The point is that I like to look for the silver lining, i.e., I'll give you a perfect point. And not to be serious, because, you know, this is about fun, but I had some super disappointing news prior to the event or whatever. But we also had a very, very sick dog at that time, to which she was going to be put down, right? And because of that news, and because I couldn't move forward on a specific journey, she's still alive. She's doing better. She's not perfectly well, but she is doing much, much better.
Yeah.
If I hadn't gone through the shit, though, she would be gone.
That's true.
So
it's very powerful.
Yeah, I like to look towards the good. I don't want to sit in the shit. And that's my own personal thing. I'm not knocking anybody that has to sit in the shit for a while. I'm totally groovy with everybody's process.
Yes, and I have to, and I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I need to sit in the shit for a while.
Yeah, well, we've talked about that.
Yeah,
have your moment, right?
Yes, and it's one of those things that for me, it is very much it's part of the experience of being human. So what I choose to focus on is what I. Sometimes I need to focus on the tough stuff. It doesn't make it any better or worse. It just is. So there you go.
Exactly. Spiritual rain, my love.
Okay.
Exactly. That is where I am. Exactly.
Okay. Yes.
I know what you mean, Jamie.
So
I sit in the shit too. I need to, but I don't let it fester for me.
That's a good difference, because I think in that sitting in the struggle is where I think there's a lot of them. I am so grateful for moderators.
Hell of an offer there, Gerald. Woo woo.
I didn't see it. Do I need to see it? Oh, well, no, I don't think my husband would like it, but there you go. So moving on, Regina, Tarot and Wirecraft is here. Hello. Yeah, Christmas troll or ogres. I think they could be lonely and sad. Hey, you know what? So long as they're, staying on their side, it's all good. So Spiritual Rain is about to start kneading bread. Going to be a very pizza Christmas tonight.
Nice. That is awesome.
Yeah. Yes, I have watched Lisa, Spirit Intuitive Tarot. And at one point I was watching, she made everyone in the chat a moderator. It was funny. It was an ocean of blue. It was hilarious. So,
absolutely.
Okay. A lot of agreement.
I agree.
Striving to be a cup half full person. I appreciate that.
It ain't easy, man.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah. And Lisa's like, so long as make your gratitude writings, you don't make your gratitude writing seem like an assignment.
No, it's a joy. So my first cup of coffee is always joy. Ask him. Yeah.
Yes. And in that note, why doesn't everybody, take a sip of whatever it is? Let's hydrate, especially the mods who have been busy with, blocking people.
And Micah, I'm glad you're here, and it's okay. And I send you a shit ton of good energy and a lot of love, because it ain't easy. I get it.
Yes. She's ahead of me. Viviani is here. Hello.
Sorry.
And Heather does go through that. Yeah. Sit in the shit.
Yep.
The cup can be refilled. No matter what level, it is always back up to somewhere. Yep. Okay, that was gang. I'm going to block that user on this side. So Micah is here. Well, you need the motivation. Well, good. I'm glad you're here, Micah.
Very.
It's always a pleasure to see you. Really is.
Eggnog. Yum. Sorry, I'm way ahead of you.
Yes, you are.
Spiritual
Okay.
Rain. Homemade eggnog.
Okay. Press the like button. Are you Uncle Festering?
No, we're sending love and good energy.
Oh, we're sending love and good energy. So it takes a lot of work, but it can be done. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of support, and it takes a lot of people being honest. So
acknowledgement is half the shit, man.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's. I agree. It is. It is half of it, but okay. I have to show what Jeffrey and I were out. And do you remember back in the day when you could buy for gifts for people? They were like the little books of the lifesaver candies, and there were different lifesaver candies. Well, Jeffrey and I were out, and he made reference that butter rum is his favorite lifesaver.
It's mine too.
It's Jamie's too, Jeffrey. So I bought him 4, of these cartons. So I think he's set for till New Year, maybe. So
yum.
So, and Jeffrey's going to go upstairs. He's not feeling well. He's got drainage. So today my neighbor and I received a meal from a church. That's lovely. Gosh. I haven't had real eggnog in years. Okay, I missed the eggnog, homemade eggnog. So,
I like butter rum myself. Yes.
So, Shan's happy. It's eggnog and a fruit cake. There you go.
My mom used to make a rum-soaked fruit cake, and I hate fruit cake, but my mom's rum-soaked fruit cake was so fucking boozy that it was amazing. And I'd eat hers, but she's not around anymore to make that.
It's on my channel. Jeffrey's going to go upstairs and watch. And Heather, INJIA, says feel better. I think a lot of us are either festering or trying not to today.
Yeah.
It got the best of me, and I've had the first bit of tobacco since the beginning of June.
Shit.
Holidays suck.
I'm sorry, babe.
Yeah. Regina said we got our Chinese food before the rush, so we're in good shape here.
Nice.
Arthritis is a helper is R. I missed that.
Pamela? Refresh.
What does that mean?
I don't understand.
Oh, she retracted. Okay.
Oh, well, shit. Okay.
Haagen-Dazs made an eggnog ice cream, but it was pretty sickeningly sweet. So, arthritis helper is rum-soaked yellow raisins.
Ah, okay. Now we're on the same page. I got you.
And Robin is stacked up on pierogies for tonight.
Nice.
Coffee and rum chata is delicious too.
Yum.
Gosh. Yeah. And by the way, Alex, so you made that happened. Don't beat yourself up. Sometimes it's, I've known people in recovery, for entertainment purposes only, but sometimes it's day by day and sometimes it's second by second. So, okay. Spiritual Rain is going away. Bye. Thank you. Ooh, a cognac cake. Yum.
Boozy.
I don't think okay.
I make a mean hot buttered rum. Tom and Jerry's.
Dang. Okay. Okay, so you've got a lovely gratitude journal there.
Yep. What you got?
So,
what you got in front of you? I have more in front of me, but I'll let you go first.
I'm going to refresh something. I'm going to rehydrate because I drink a lot of water. So one of the things that I have been doing, some of you may not know, but I have been enjoying making up some bibliomancy tools, which basically I have put stickers and stuff and lots of fortune cookies. I glued them in there, and I recently discovered the joy of putting fountain pen ink on them and having some fun. So if people want to see that, I've got 2 examples of that. But then when Jamie was having that little bad, that little sad, sad news, I did some sympathy shopping too. And so I did, because I like journals. And so I have, so this is an example of like, so I will pour ink on top of things, make them all wet, and then add stickers to them. And so it can just be a lot of fun. So there's one.
So pretty.
So I've been doing that.
Can I share mine?
Yes.
That you sent me. So this was from Gerald.
Oh yeah.
Documented Wander. And yeah, it is amazing and lovely and delightful. And there's little envelopes and there's little things for you to write for your, see the little envelope? You can write on those little cards that are in there. This has brought me a shit ton of joy. A shit ton of joy. It is beautiful. Absolutely, positively fucking
I'm glad
beautiful.
You like it.
Oh, I more than like it. And I have another one that he sent me that I get to do. So.
And so I've been really enjoying the whole process. And I even got some vinyl gloves so that my hands are not different colors for a period of time. And so it's a process.
Yeah.
So all right, they're a lot of fun, and so I'm going to get caught up in chat. Cindy C is here. Hello, Cindy C.
Hello.
Good to have you here. Robin said, Toadstool Terror, I was watching Miracle on 34th Street this morning with Natalie Wood and cried half a box of tissues.
Oh, nice. Good release.
It's a lovely thing.
Look at that.
So,
no, that's funny.
Journal Junkies, sucker for lovely covers.
Absolutely.
Viviani, you'll have to tune in on the first Monday in January where I'm going to do a live discussion about Word of the Year. So, yeah, I wonder where all those fortune cookies came from. Yeah, well, I am now addicted to fortune cookies. I am totally into that. So, I love a good cry. I hope you're okay after that, Robin. So, you're welcome, Alex. Don't beat yourself up. 6 months after the holidays. Well, today. So there we go. It's like, yeah, I love a pretty paper. Okay, getting caught up. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. That's super cool. Kind of reminds me of the archetypes deck. Yes, and they are like the ink blot journal. Yeah. So, and it would make a good sketchbook. Oh, well, I have filmed some of the progress. So, because people seem to like when I did the art quilt, they liked that video. So
you did see Alex's comment though, right?
Which one?
About doing one from him without the stickers.
Okay, hang on. I'll get there. I want a journal live now. Well, then get yourself a journal and start going. Yeah, the Rorschach. Make me one. I'll pay you, and you don't need stickers. So, Alex, let's be in touch because, well, Jamie, you show yours too.
Oh, mine?
Julie,
without the stickers?
Yeah, Julie Kucha-Watts is here. Hello. So,
please.
Once I got a fortune cookie that said, help, I'm trapped in a Chinese bakery. I love that. That is hilarious. Thank you, Regina.
This is the one.
I'm going to embiggen you. I know you don't want to be embiggened, but I'm going to embiggen you.
So, I love
There you
this
go.
one. Look at this.
Is that what you're talking about, Alex? Because I can make that happen.
Look at that. Isn't it the most beautiful thing?
It makes me happy.
Oh, it makes me more than happy.
Yeah.
So I figured what I would do is I'm not going to do stickers, but I'm going to write like along the edges and in between the things and stuff and kind of journal that way. Look at that.
That's cool.
It's like an intuitive tarot card. You know, which one are you in?
Oh, yeah.
I love these, though. They do look humanoid at times in different, you know.
Yeah.
Big sea monster.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
If that's what you're thinking, Alex, you know, that can happen. And because I'm married to a nice guy, and then I'll turn it over to you. Jeffrey gave me lots of ink so that I have multiple colors.
Is that where the conversation we all had about India ink came from?
Yeah, I didn't realize that that's what he was doing.
But, you know. I like it. I love you, Jeffrey.
Yeah, random ink blots on each page would make a great sketchbook.
Yeah.
Yep. Do an DIY journal show. Well, see, here's the thing: is it's completely random the way I do it. It doesn't make any sense, and so anyhow. But
hey,
anyhow, so you're up next because I've shared lots.
No, you're all right. So we'll ask the chat because, like we said, well, this isn't about consumerism, but I did get some pouches in the mail, and they're for future things that I have coming. Anybody want to see those, or should I just go to like a gift that I got from my best friend? Let me know if you want to see the pouches. I'll share. But I'll show you this. This is a little deck. I thought it was a little scarabeo, and it really could be, but it's a Fournier's printer out of Spain, and I don't have any of their decks that manufacture, but it's called the Tarot Familiars. This is not a deck I would buy for myself, and that's half the joy in that, you know, they thought of me. Interesting backs in that they have the creator, her name on the back of the card instead of the name of the deck or a symbol or something, which I think is really odd. But the interesting thing too is that there are a lot of black cats in here, and as you know, guys, I have Noir at the clinic. She's our clinic cat and mostly mine, and a black cat is on a lot of these cards.
Oh, fun.
Isn't that funny? I open that up and I'm like, oh, it's Noir. And it also has unicorns, and it also has owls.
Very nice, because for those of you who don't remember, Jamie, you know, did, you know, aviary rescue. What would you call it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll work. It's wildlife rescue because it's everything from, you know, the only thing we don't take are deer, but the only thing I don't like.
Oh, they're pips.
Yep. Which
Jane the Seeker is here. Hi, Jane.
Oh, hey. Who did you just say? I missed
Jane
it.
the Seeker Tarot is here.
Hey, Jane. So anyway, that's that. Looks like people do want to see pouches, so I'll put these away. But they're cute and they're little, and they shuffle like a dream. So I have 2 new pouches from Moonlit Fae.
Okay, and I am grabbing pouches that I recently added to my collection.
With like a purple night sky in it.
That's pretty.
With a little gusseted bottom. And then I have this one, which makes me think of you.
What is that? I'm getting big. Oh, knitting stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So there are 3 people that I really like to get pouches from. Kelly Bear, my friend Deidre, and Moonlit Fae. And so this is the inside of that knitted
Her
one.
stuff is real. I like her
So do
bags.
I. Yeah, I have that
Bags
one
are really
right
nice.
next to me. Yeah. And then I got, which I have to unwind these so you guys can see the inside. I got 3 Kelly Bear pouches.
Nice.
So this
yes.
one has the skull and crossbones, and these were all purchased for specifics. And that's the inside. Nice little gusseted side. This one
Nice.
is an oracle. My husband is texting me.
Kristen Louise won a pouch from April of Tarot and Witchery. Viviani has to go. Take care. Thanks for popping in, Viviani. It's good to see you on this nice day.
Hang
and
on.
Robin was being silly. He thought these were small bottles of alcohol.
Well, that's what I thought they were too until I saw the stoppers. So this one is an oracle size, and it has the physicians, and I just am going to pretend in my head that it's veterinary, okay?
It is.
And then this one, I couldn't not get. So it has a little penguin, and it's pink inside.
Oh, and is that a light blue on the outside?
Yep.
That is so adore. Wow.
Anyway, there you go. Those are the pouches that have come into being in the last couple of days. And I'm very thankful that Kelly Bear doesn't cut me off.
Why do you say that, Jamie? And hashtag no judgment here, because you know your limits and you purchase responsibly.
Anyway, so what do you got? Okay,
so you're not going to tell. Alex said, Kelly Bear pouches are the ones I never was able to get, but always wanted a custom one for my Pulp of Tarot and one for my Alleyman decks. Well, I would say if you sent her dimensions and contacted them, they could probably make something happen.
Maybe. I don't know if she's doing custom stuff, but
oh, that's true. I don't.
But Alex, it never. This is my motto. It never hurts to ask. All they can say is, no, I'm not doing that right now. And all you do is you embrace that with an okie dokie, and then you move on. You know what I mean?
Yep. So I got from Sunset Bow, Sarah, Sunset Bow, Etsy, had these 2 nice little pouches.
Oh, I love those.
And these are very nice. And we actually, Jeffrey and I both know the designer of this fabric. It's beautiful. Oh, there you go. And so it's Tula Pink fabric and good quality. So,
nice zip.
And so those are the pouches that I have. And Alex, Lazy Genius, said true.
Yeah.
So, and it's so convenient because this one is the one has the Chris Butler deck in it.
Don't be surprised. McKinley might walk in. He was asking me who's where and who am I walking in on, because I'm like, I'll turn the camera off for you, and he's just like, tell me who's there, and I'm like, well, bunch
everybody.
Of our friends.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, Jeffrey has been kind enough to encourage me to do the DIY bibliomancy things. And so he also I already had one of these, and I've already made a journal with this, and the pages are already colored, and it's nice to be able to add stickers to and envelopes. And this is one of those things that I like the spiral bound, because in the there he is. Hi, Stephen.
Hello.
Everybody say hi to Stephen.
Hi, everybody.
Thank you.
But so he got me one for each of the seasons.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I thought that was very sweet of him. Robin, my bread hasn't been finished yet. So prefer spiral, and it's all good. To everybody saying hi. Hi.
Hi, Mr. Steven.
And it's Phen, correct?
Yeah, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's funny. His dad goes by Steve because they have the exact same name. But he goes by Steven, but a lot of people at work call him Steve. So, the fact that you're just saying hi is groovy. Thank you.
It's awesome. Peter J. Watts is here. I did get a haircut.
Hey.
So,
Mr. Watts.
So, hiya, Jamie. Mr. Peter J. Watts. And but yeah, so that's been fun.
So you want to see my flying pig?
Yes.
Okay. So I have a Yeti coffee mug that is pink. Go figure. It has a bunch of veterinary stickers on it. And it keeps getting knocked over by Noir at work. And it is supposed to be spill proof, but she has managed to spill it.
Overachiever. Yes.
Yeah. She almost ruined a $65 book.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
Yeah, I was on the phone with a client and I'm like, oh, holy shit. Anyway, so one of our receptionists got Christmas gifts for everybody and she got the same thing, but it's quite timely because it happened twice on Thursday, surgery day. One of which times my lovely Mary, who's our do everything woman, my compadre at work, my other wing, she actually caught the cup twice. Okay.
Wow.
Yes. So anyway, Holly got us Yetis, short center of gravity Yetis. The only way she'll be able to knock this fucker over is if she knocks it off the desk, okay? Which she wouldn't do. She's just very nosy and likes coffee. And she likes to weave through things. And yeah. Anyway, I put a sticker on here, and it's a wooden sticker that is
nice.
Of a flying pig. And there's so much detail in this that it actually has a little tail on there. Isn't it cute?
Nice.
There'll be more stickers, cute. But they're just not here yet.
Spider Pig can do whatever Spider Pigs does. And then Peter J. Watts' granddaughter sings that ditty. I don't know that ditty. So, hi, Jackie Smith.
Hi, Jackie.
Good to see you. So, I don't currently have any cats. So, I don't have any cats knocking things off.
We have four. So, we have 4 clinic cats. One just recently passed, so we had 5. But Zachary was an old man, and he got sick, and we helped him over the bridge. And Noir is a fire rescue. Both she and Zachary came from the 2021 fires, in which they were injured. Noir has a scar across one of her eyes on the cornea itself. But they came to us through the rescue, through the doctor and her partner going out and doing animal rescue during the fires. And they came to us and they never left. They had burnt paws and everything. Aww. So we've had Noir since she was pretty little. But yeah, she's amazing. And then the other cats have come in varying rescued stages, and they've just never left because they need a certain kind of care. And a lot of people just aren't willing to give that. So
yeah. And Alex said the fact that so many of you got my that reference or Simpsons reference warms my heart. Kristen, I knew I loved you for a reason. And Robin says, I like that expression, over the bridge. It really is a nice way to think about it.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, and I'm not being a downer, because for us, honestly, for our team, it is a privilege. Privately, we call ourselves Dr. Death because we are mobile. We're a mobile unit. A lot of people get the honor of having their animals pass at home because of us. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying
Hmm.
that with ego. I'm saying that
No,
with,
it's
it's
true.
just a fact. And so we do, I would say the majority of helping
Hmm.
animals pass in the county. Um, so it's an honor for us to help the people have a good experience with a tragedy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it makes perfect sense. I think it is a really, it's a, you know, when you think about it, is it's like this is the home
Hmm.
that that pet has had, and their humans are part of their home. So being able to
Hmm.
make that difficult choice, and to do that, to make that decision, and to make that transition as kind and gentle as possible for all involved is a really powerful thing.
Yeah, we just
So,
recently, at the beginning of November, purchased the building. We purchased the building from my mom's nonprofit. And so we're in the process of remodeling the front of the building for exam rooms and stuff. And we have one giant exam room that we were going to split into two. And it used to be my
hmm.
mom's primary office. Well, we saw a video, it was a TikTok or something, about what one vet clinic does for in-clinic euthanasias, right? And we got thinking about it, and we're going to actually honor my mom in a sort of a weird way, in that we're not going to split that into two. We're going to keep it as one big room, and it's going to be the rainbow room, in that we're going to put comfy couches and books about passing and comfy things that we can put on the floor,
Hmm.
so that folks, if they can't afford for us to come to them, they can come to us, and
Aw,
they can spend as much time as they need with their pet in that room. And then there'll be a little light that they flip when they're ready to rock and roll. And then our team will
wow.
come in and we will help them go.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah,
be it's gonna be awesome. Yeah.
yeah. There's a lot of love for that, and a lot of appreciation for people who've had the ability to have a pet cross the rainbow bridge at home
Hmm.
and on their terms. I think that's amazing.
Yeah, because I
That's
mean, it's I
truly
mean,
amazing.
let's be honest. It doesn't matter if you know about it coming, with it's whether it's with humans or with animals. It sucks.
It totally
It
sucks. It
sucks. And
totally
if we
sucks.
can help a little bit to give comfort,
Yep.
then honestly, that's what we've been put here for.
Yes. Yes.
You know? Hi, Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, yeah.
So what else you got?
So,
What else is going on?
um, well, I got, because I am, okay, no, listen to me. I got,
Mm.
because Jeffrey encourages my creative endeavors. Again, he gave me these four things, and he said, I just don't want you to be bored during the winter.
Right. Like that will let that
Yeah, yeah,
happen.
yeah.
Never.
Well, and but the thing about this is, um, I always have like three or four of them going on at once, so
Right.
that's part of the fun. And did I see? Oh, April is here. Tarot and Witchery. Good to see you.
That was who my
So,
wave was too.
so, but Jeffrey has, because I do the landscape quilts. Jeffrey bought me some remnants of fabric that I can use for different stuff with my quilts. So
Ooh,
there's
pretty.
a lot of fabric, and this is the sort of thing that is helpful, because when I just need, this is actually darker than it looks on this screen, but
Mm.
background. This could be sky. It could be water. And
It looks like
so
a babbling brook for me. That's awesome.
yes,
Beautiful.
yes. And so he got me. He got these when I wasn't around, so it's all sorts of fun.
Hmm.
So these can be mountains. These can be sunsets,
Absolutely.
and yeah. And so, and then here's another coloration of that. of that first one.
Pretty, pretty,
So,
pretty.
yeah. And so, okay, lots of people in the chat. Chat was delayed, took forever. Peter J. Watts said, when we had to send our old man Manitou Manitou, our vet came to the house. We eased him over in our stone circle. Aw, that was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, beautiful.
Can't live without pets.
Taste.
Fur keeps me sane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pebbles on the beach. We're expecting great things from you this year, Gerald. Well, great, because there's only just a certain number of days left in this year, so I won't have long to disappoint you, Robin.
Oh,
So
Lord.
Jeffrey does have good taste.
Mm-hmm.
So Jonathan, of course, said hello, and he loves that cloth. Miss having a cat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't have a cat at home, so it's a beautiful thing to have Noir at work and have her come and do her thing and annoy the piss out of me.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, if I could have her at home, I would totally bring her home. It would crush everybody else that loves her and depends on her as well. But
yeah, they don't get to see her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And April said, learning to speak fabric is a special language. Mm-hmm. It is. And sometimes when I'm starting on a project, I'll be honest, sometimes I don't understand the language that is being spoken. So I just sort of roll with it. So I think all vets should have a gentle pass room instead of a cold, sterile hospital type thing.
Yeah, sometimes they can do it. Sometimes they can't.
Sometimes they can't.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And sometimes it's not their specialty. You know what I mean? So it's a method to ease the suffering kind of thing, and not a, as we look at it, kind of, I don't want to say celebration, because celebration is the wrong word, but a gentle easing that we're trying to help with. How's that? So sometimes that's just not what they're geared for. And so you just have to try and find the right place, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And so Lazy Genius Alex said, so I'm thinking about cutting my hair. Have been for a while now, actually, and looking at Gerald's making me want to cut it more.
Doesn't he look good? Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Well, and I have to say, it really reminds me of that idea that some cultures, to where when you go through a major life change, cutting your hair is a symbol of letting that go. It's the, is it the 8 of Cups in the Sassurabito tarot, where it's the person cutting their hair?
Maybe. I know in 2015 I shaved my head for that very reason.
So
and I will probably never do it again. I did it for a reason. It was cathartic, and it was for a very good reason. But I was heavy running at that time, meaning a lot of races, a lot going on, and I got more sympathy looks for people thinking that I had cancer, and it's like,
oh, it's not what you. Yeah.
No. I don't want to have to explain that, and I don't want the pity looks or the assumption or having that come at me when that's not my burden. You know what I mean? Yes, where somebody else who actually needs someone to lift them up. You know what I mean? It was a very uncomfortable thing. So I won't do that again. But yes, I did. I shaved my head.
So you learn from it. Yep. Yeah. And I did save a bit of the hair. So, and yes, Kristen Louise said it is the Sassurabito.
Sassy burrito.
So, well, thank you. And if I do this, I sort of look like the,
your avatar.
The handsome Gerald. So get my hair trimmed next week. My hair touches my butt now. So yeah. Some people just go to New Zealand and bungee jump.
Oh, speaking of New Zealand and bungee jump.
Yes.
This has nothing to do with either. It has to do with adventure. So my ex-husband is my best friend and our run captain and the whole nine. And his Christmas gift to us is a hot air balloon ride.
Wow.
Yeah, so we got this certificate from the place, from the adventure place. So sometime this spring or whatever, we're going to be going up on a balloon in the middle of Oregon.
That sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lisa said, where did it go?
Mm-hmm.
It's gone. Lisa said, no such thing as a midlife crisis. In my opinion, it's a stage of growth or awakening. Yes. And then Alex thoughts about cutting my hair definitely come from not wanting to carry the energy of the last almost 13
That's what
years.
mine was. Yeah.
Yep. And by the way, I mean, okay. By the way, I get to save money now because I don't need much shampoo or conditioner because I have very little hair. So,
Yep, Linda, I get that too.
Linda said, after 6 months after my son's suicide in 2017, I buzzed my hair to 1/8 inch, kept it like that until the pandemic. Then I started letting it grow. It's longer than I've ever had it in my life. Yeah, growth. Yeah.
Yep.
And I think it's one of those things that this is one of those things, Jamie, that it's doing things with intention.
Yeah.
Why am I doing this? You don't, and I think there's a whole lot of power in. I don't have to tell people why I'm doing it, but oh, Natural Witchcraft is here. Hello.
Yeah, Heather, you'd be right over the mountain from me.
There you go.
Yep, like 45 minutes or whatever away.
Yeah. So what other things are making you happy these days? Other than that great coffee mug filled with coffee.
With my mermaid on the side. I got some pretty powerful, amazing gifts from my husband. We never give them at Christmas. We just do them whenever. Yes, Pamela, that is where the Shakespeare Globe Theater is. This little is adorable. Has a little sweater. It's a little poodle. It's my roomer. It was taken off of a photograph. He had that sculpted for me. Isn't she cute? But yeah, I got some pretty powerful spiritual thingy bobbers. Robin, we're just doing whatever. You have a question?
Yeah, put it in the chat. Type it in, type it all in caps so that we can see it.
Yeah, this is just a whatever.
Linda, I am really glad you're here and sharing your experience because I think somebody who needs to hear that is actually going to hear it. So therein lies a lot of power.
Yeah, I shaved my head because of my cousin. My cousin was diagnosed with cancer. He noticed it in December of 2015. And so I shaved my head for him. And he died in 2020. I was an hour away from him when he died.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, I get it. He was my best friend. He was my everything from the age of 3 on. So these are the things that I understand. So, and we all do. I'm not saying that I'm exclusive to that, but yeah, it's a sucky deal, man.
It is. And by the way, this is April's other channel, Natural Witchcraft.
Yeah.
So, but, well, if you have a question for us, let us know. This is something that I got Jeffrey.
Oh yeah.
I want to pronounce it correctly. Meiraki. Jamie got this, and I knew my limits, and I purchased responsibly. But it's one of those things that book sounds really good, so I got both of us a copy of the deck.
I'm a big fan of Carrie Snook. I got her first edition of that deck, and then she has a crystal deck that is gorgeous that's actually going in this, because it's bigger oracle size. And then I got the second edition because she did some pretty interesting changes, and then she put the book out. So I really wanted the workbook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Heather said, Linda, I'm a survivor. I'm so sorry sorry your son felt he had. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. I'm starring some questions. Lisa said interested in this, and it's really good.
It is.
And yeah, and April, okay, I got this about 2.5, 3 weeks ago, but I didn't get it out because, well, Jeffrey's
I know
watching
why.
upstairs.
I still don't have to like it.
So yes, you don't have to like it. So there you go. So there you go. Linda said, I have to be honest here. At the time I buzzed it, I was not fully aware of the significance. It was mostly unconscious on my part, but I became aware over time of what I was actually doing. Mm-hmm. And I think that's powerful. It says a lot about you, Linda, I think, about being willing to follow your intuition and do that, and then all the healing. So we've got a couple of questions. So, and the first is not a question, it is a statement. Jamie is my human unicorn. And so I didn't say I would like it, Jamie. That's true. So, okay. And then we have Regina's Tarot and Witchcraft. Pants or pantaloons, if you were in the same sort of bizarre wardrobe calamity that required this choice? What's
pants
the good
with a lot of pockets?
I just like the word pantaloons.
I know, so do I. I was going to say that, and I'm like, no, he's going to totally say that. He will
pantaloons, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ange is here saying Merry Christmas to all tarot community. Hello. So, I just like the, isn't that funny? Pantaloons.
It is fun.
So,
I'm reading a raunchy trilogy of the retelling of The Beauty and the Beast because I needed something just really easy. And Linda, but it's gotten really dirty towards this third book. But they wear that kind of clothing. So yeah. Anyway.
Regina, I'm go with the MC Hammer pants.
No, those are the 7-day shit pants. That's what I called them back in the day when they came out. We called them 7-day shit pants. Yep.
Oh, I love it.
What was the question above that was starred by Robin, or about from Robin?
This one?
Okay.
Are you talking something else? Did I miss it?
No. I think that's the one.
Is it starred? I
think so. Yeah.
Okay. This is from Jackie Smith. If Jackie Smith is still here, say hi. We'll do that one next.
Okay.
So, pantaloons are just puffy pants. So, if there was a deck to close out your year with, what would it be?
Sheesh. Well, I don't know. Well, I'll just go with, my most favorite deck that I got the beginning of this year or late last year. Shit, I don't even remember now. Is still the Pacific Northwest, which is in this really cool little embroidered Oregon bag. It will close out the year with me. I know that, but I have a couple, several that I'm working with out of hand. What the hell is the one? Oh, Witch's Wisdom over there. The Nested Tarot. Yeah, so those are all worthy candidates to send out the
yeah.
You?
I think so. For me, if there's a deck, I am enjoying using the Dream Visions Tarot, the version 2.0.
Oh, yeah, that's right here too. Sorry, you're right. That's right here
because
too.
there was a snort. Thank you, Calla Lizzie. Got that.
And that's what I got this bag for, because I hate the box. It does not stay closed, as you see.
Yes, yes. How do you really feel?
Matter of fact, I'm going to put it in the damn thing right now.
Oh, and April said, I want that deck, Jamie.
Yeah, you would love it. I'm telling you. Yeah. Nice quality cardstock, beautiful. Yeah. Really well done. Look at that.
And
here we go.
Even better. And then actually, because I'm finishing up my study of this one, The Witch's Wisdom, this will probably be the deck that I finish out the year with.
Yeah.
So.
And then, wait, watch. What happens with this? That's what's going to happen with that.
How do you really feel, Jamie? This is a safe place for you to be able to express yourself.
I love this deck.
Yeah, it's a good deck.
I just needed it to wrap around.
Yeah.
And it's no, hey, and before anybody comes at me, this is not critiquing the creator, because I adore her. Nope. I think she's fantastic. I think she did a beautiful job all the way around with all the things. It doesn't work for me. So I have fixed that.
Yes. And to be clear, you oftentimes don't like boxes.
I mean, just 100%. Even
take them out and you go.
No. Even Jamie Sawyer's. I mean, these are beautiful boxes. These are amazing boxes. It won't stay here. I don't care for boxes.
Yeah. And Jackie Smith is here. So Jackie Smith asked a question. And April, I did get your question. Can we talk about repeating numbers? I've been seeing 111, 222, 333 for a year now. Saw 1111 and 222 today.
They mean something.
I would actually say, Jackie, pay attention. Something's trying to get your attention. Yep. And the fact that they keep showing up, to be honest with you, I would actually start writing those down and then doing the research on it. I don't know all of the angel numbers, but I would say, and repeating numbers is showing up as your pay attention, because I would also, Jackie, I would even say, I would be curious about, oh, wait a minute. I have a tag for this.
Shocking.
I have, if you want to overthink it and you want to be an overachiever, I would also try to note what it is you're thinking about when you see those numbers, because it's one of those things that it's like, ooh, and you've got a lot of people who are, look up angel numbers. It's paying attention. And the boxes are an expensive addition to deck creation. The box can be 1/3 of the deck cost. Jesus. So, and Jonathan popped in there. This. Go ahead.
Can I go back to Julie's comment about because she would definitely know. The fascinating thing is, and this is the weird thing about people, right? If it didn't come with a box that was very well done, I would bitch about that too. If it just came shrink wrapped, I would be annoyed. Okay.
Yeah.
I like the time and the attention that creators go into creating the whole experience, right?
Yeah.
The whole experience. So that's why I say I appreciate everything that Emma has done and her creation of it and thinking about it and blah, 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 all of that. The same with Jamie Sawyer. Jamie Sawyer has thought out her boxes, man. She has it down. So yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, you're not happy one way, you're not happy the other. And I recognize the fact that, I'm complicated.
Well, see, and let's be very clear. This is not going for the creator. You love the deck. The deck is amazing.
No.
But you don't typically like boxes in, if this were Dr. Seuss, it would probably go on for several pages about how you don't like boxes.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Michelle Marie is here. Hello. And I'm glad you have your power on. Holy crap.
Very much
Holy
so.
crap. And by the way, speaking of somebody who is an overachiever, Jackie Smith has been writing them down and recording them. And I want to know what you've been learning. What was it, Jackie Smith, that is getting your attention? So I think that's a cool thing. So yeah, Tuck Box Rage, the struggle is real.
Yeah.
So, and okay, I'm marking this. Oh geez, why is this? Okay, so excuse me while I. Okay, Jamie, you know what you want, and you aren't afraid to state it. Yep.
I know, much to the dismay of the people here, right? So
I keep asking you back. So so there you go.
Well, it's because you're my friend.
Well, okay, and let's be very clear about this. Tuck Box Rage forever, but science is real, people.
Science is real.
Science is real. Take that into the new year. Oh, wait a minute. Should I do it like this?
You.
Gross.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, keeping it real. So, all right. So what were you going to ask? Because
I wasn't going to ask anything.
I'm actually curious, Jackie, is what's your takeaway from seeing those repeat numbers? That I'm curious about. I think that's all sorts of awesome. So, okay. Robin asked if there was a deck to close out your year with. One. Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay, April. What deck did you fall off of using this year? I think the one that I fell off using was the Spirit Keeper. Spirit Keepers. I studied it for most of the year, but then I have been doing other things. I haven't been actually using the deck. Hi, Hershey Anderson.
I don't know if I have an answer to that. My room likes to swallow decks sometimes, so sometimes they go away on purpose, and then they'll show up. Oh, I know which one. Yeah, I just saw it. I'm not going to mention which one it is. Yeah, personal reasons, but yes, there is one.
Okay. Okay, and Jackie has given us an update, and I want to give this. I appreciate this. I have asked my guides and the angels, what are you trying to tell me? What is the message? But still keep seeing them. And Jackie said, my friend passed in 2017. I'm feeling it is him who wants my attention.
Maybe.
Certainly could be. Yeah. Yeah. So.
There was another one by Robin up there that I thought was interesting that you starred.
Yep. Kristen fell off using the Marielle. And finally got my Spirit Keepers for Christmas. Very good.
First, second, or third, Liz?
Hi, Spirit Watcher Suzanne. Hello. Haven't used a good 4 or 5 decks. Don't resonate anymore, just for the moment. Deck I fell off from using all of them except Pulp of Tarot, Alleyman, and Maha as A10 Oracle. Don't know that one. Okay. Is it this one? What will your Christmas dinner consist of? My Christmas dinner will consist of, as soon as I get off here, I'm making meatloaf, and I will probably make some potatoes.
Gotcha.
So there
So
you go.
yeah, we do Christmas dinner
By April.
by April. We do it's fine, Liz, don't worry about it. We do Christmas dinner at Mike's house on Christmas Eve. And that's usually, so I don't eat a lot of meat. And he likes to do a prime rib. So I end up having to cook mine a little bit more. But he does a really nice prime rib, and we do all the things. And I went over and I made all the hors d'oeuvres yesterday, and that was kind of fun. Took over all the dogs and stuff. And so we had prime rib and potatoes and grilled Brussels sprouts and green bean casserole and brie hors d'oeuvres and pumpkin pie and cherry oak cream pie. Yeah.
Wow.
And tonight I'm going to take a note from our lovely Regina, and I think we're going to get Chinese food.
Nice. Go early.
Yeah, we'll order it over the phone to bring it home.
So, bye, Kristen. Take care.
See you.
And okay, so tikka masala kalalazi. Heather is having tuna melt with tomato soup.
Yum.
Yes.
Can I tell you a funny story about a tuna melt? Okay.
Yes, tell us a funny story about a tuna melt.
Back in the day, one of my dogs, her name was Tessie Tutu. Tessie Tutu was a red standard poodle that I rescued, her and her brother. This was when I was heavy into doing dog rescue. And she was one of my rescues that fell in love with one of my actual dogs, so she never left. She had a seizure disorder. But she was my heart dog, and she was so clever and so smart and so protective. And we were making tuna melts at the counter, and I had the sandwiches, because I had the George Foreman out, and I'll be damned, standing right in front of, she was a hell of a counter surfer, and she came up and flipped the cheese sandwich, flipped it to where it knocked everything out but the cheese and the bread, and took off. No tuna for her, but I mean, it was right in front of me. And she was so slick and so fast about it that it took both Mike and I a second to realize that we had this thing of tuna sitting on the countertop with nothing.
Oh my
else.
God. Oh my gosh.
I let her have it just because I was so impressed with the fact that she was so slick and sly.
So creative and did it. Yeah.
Right in front of me. Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, that's my tuna. Sorry. Go ahead.
Jackie Smith is having creamy potato and broccoli soup. Yum. With a spinach dip with pull apart bread.
Ooh, sounds
yum.
good.
Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum.
Creamy broccoli soup.
Okay. Robin Toadstool Tarot asked, do you go looking for new decks, or do they just find you?
Can I be very, very frank?
You can be Frank, you can be Jonathan, you can do a hashtag Bitsy alert.
No, I need my hashtag.
Oh.
So I have this fucker in my life, Mr. Aloha. Do you know who you are? Yes, I'm looking at you, Mr. Aloha. Who likes to send me all of these links, linky, to tempt me. And sometimes, most of the time, I end up
reeling them in.
Yeah, hook, line, and sinker. But generally speaking, they find me somehow. I know, Julie. Anyway, that's usually how they happen. They happen because of him too, but
When?
Okay, case in point. Hello. When?
Well,
I know he got called out and he's probably not even here.
Oh yeah. Well, he said his husband is actually making
Frank
turkey dinner. Yeah, that scoundrel. Yeah, spill the tea, girl. Spill it all. Oh, here. Spill the tea.
That's okay. He'll get a laugh out of it. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all right. So,
He can take
um,
it. He can take it.
yeah. Oh, here he goes. I'm just sharing the ones I think you might like. How does that make you feel, Jamie? I'll preempt it. That was a snort.
Yeah, I'll just shrug my shoulders and okay, if you say so.
There you go. Um,
He did hear.
he did hear, yes.
He heard
Yeah,
his name taken in vain.
there you go. Michelle Marie, Astrological Tarot, said decks tend to find me too, Cal Lindsay. I found a like new first edition of the Karma cards at
Oh
a
no,
used bookshop. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah,
that's very cool. I like when that happens, when you're just going and all of a sudden you happen upon something and you're like, oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So I should answer this question. I don't. I did not make this, Lisa. This was off of Etsy. There's the name of the place. Purchase responsibly, know their limits. I think there was only one left of it when I saw earlier. Um, I think a lot of times decks will find me because I'll be watching a video, I'll see somebody using something, and I'm like, well, none that's intriguing. So, but I no longer troll Amazon for upcoming decks. I don't look for on Etsy. I don't have any alerts for Kickstarter or anything like that.
Yep.
I just, I perhaps I am at my limit. I don't need any more decks, and I'm not purposefully looking.
Yeah, my observation
So
of you has always been you like to see something in action. And if it
I,
sparks somebody that you know well, or that you
mhm,
have some type of rapport or whatever with, not just, I mean, yeah, you can see a video or whatever, but it's, what I have observed of you is that if you see something in action with someone that you respect and like, and you can kind of get behind what they're seeing or thinking or whatever, that's what trips your trigger.
mhm, yeah,
You know? Yeah.
yeah. I do need to see them in action, and
Mhm.
because and then I will oftentimes um if I get an immediate, this would be a good deck to your collection. The last one that I had for that was the Janine Worthington, her in between Oracle, which is not yet arrived because they have strikes going on
Right.
in the UK.
Mhm.
So once a month or so, I have to go trolling on Amazon and Etsy to look for something new. I'm enjoying the idea of rediscovering decks that I already have in my collection,
Mhm.
things that just have moved to the back of the shelf,
Mhm.
and I need to rotate them.
And I
So
will say, I will give this disclaimer. If Jonathan feels called out, don't, because I actually have great fun in looking at different decks with him. It's great fun. It's one of the things that I do enjoy. I just like to give him shit.
yeah, did you hear that, Jonathan? We're teasing you.
He knows.
So would anyone say that they think? Did anybody? Would anyone
Yeah.
say what they think are too many decks to have in their collection?
Oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Well, for myself,
I
yeah.
would say, yeah, for myself. When it feels like you have too many decks, then you have too many decks. But
Mhm.
until you feel that way, have as many decks as you want. I'm a collector,
This is how I
so
look at it. And this is when I'm saying you, I'm saying the euphemistic you, and probably talking more to myself than anybody else, because I have no compulsion, no anything to tell someone what their collection should be. But for me, when you forget that you actually own a really cool deck that one of your friends is using, and you realize Oh, fuck me. I actually own that. It's right back there. That's probably when you might have a few too many. Maybe. Could
Yeah.
be. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be
Well,
my, my marker.
you know, well, and I think, there are times when sometimes I'm not as organized as I would like to be. And I've actually purchased a deck a second time because it's like, oh my gosh. So anyhow, so, okay. So I do like to send links of walkthroughs to friends if I find one that seems to be in their realm of enjoyment. I understand that. And as a person who, if you send that to me, I can watch it or I can not watch it. Boom.
Yeah, one of the things that Alex said is I stopped looking. I used to have a wish list that had 40 plus decks on it, and now my wish list has 3 decks on it, and I'm trying to sell 2/3 of the collection because I wasn't purchasing responsibly.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So let me whisper this behind my hand. Sorry, Jonathan. Anyway.
Sorry, Jonathan. What did you do now?
Because Julie said that he's now officially Mr. Aloha.
He's Mr. Aloha. There you go. So, okay. So, Linda said, I've only just started tarot. I got myself the Learning Tarot deck. I had no idea choosing decks could be so involved.
See?
And
go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say, enjoy that deck for as long as you want, and then add to it and use each edition for a while to see how you click with it, because it's a learning process. What were you going to say?
Well, what I want to say is that's a beautiful thing, though, right? That you had no idea that choosing decks could be so involved. What I am happy for you is that you're in this time where there are a plethora of every kind of deck you could fucking think of, from the simplest to the most complicated and everything in between. Because when I started, there were 3 decks and 3 decks only. And there was no variation. There were, so I recall there were some indie type decks, but they weren't of the caliber of indie now. And they were not out there because it was word of mouth, because there wasn't an internet thing that belonged to the military. You know what I mean? So that was word of mouth and stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah. And you're right. And I have to say it, it takes a long time to get used to those. Yeah. There you go. Mr. Aloha from now on.
Mm-hmm. It's so funny. There's a place in Oregon here that people often say aloha, and it's actually aloha. So I have to actually, having been in both places, both Hawaii and Oregon, I have to actually think before I say aloha, because I'm used to saying in this present aloha.
Aloha. There you go. Mm-hmm. And no, you're not asking too many questions. I have that one marked too, Robin.
You're fine.
And Lisa said, I have to watch out with crystals, a candy store for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Amen, sister. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I have 2 of my favorites sitting right here. Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh.
I get it.
Okay. I'm just going through this. Okay. What deck have you welcomed into your close-knit family this year? Most used, closest connection. For Gerald, I'm saying Out of Hand. Yeah, it is a good question.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say Out of Hand. It really, it has been one of those things that...
Are you saying that Robin's out of hand?
Robin, you're getting out of hand. You need to have, sit down and have a pierogi and some peanut brittle. And no, I'm just kidding. No, it's a great question. It really, it is a wonderful, wonderful question. I would have to say it is out of hand, because it's so good at, it blends nicely with the way I read tarot. It pulls me in. Oh, yes.
Another Jamie Sawyer, but the Nested Tarot, I find very sweet and All I can see on this camera is my split lip. That's just funny. So I'll just sit like this.
I don't even see your split lip, but that's
That's
okay.
good. That's good. Anyway, it's very sweet. It's very intuitive. It's fun. So yeah, there you have it. That would be my answer.
Early ritual, I got your question. So.
And I knew that, Jonathan.
And okay, Robin would like I don't think I've seen that nested tarot. Can you share a card or two?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So this is
and
that's the death card, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what I have right off the top.
I'm going to say Jackie said, the decks I purchased are my favorites. The ones I was gifted are moving on. That's, cool. Move them on.
So
I'm going to do this.
Pentacles, 8 of Wands, Ace of Swords, 4 of Wands. They're all nested. Let me see if I can get some majors for you. There's the Fool. And you'll see these little nested dolls, they connect together pretty well. Not all perfectly, but pretty well. I love him. He just cracks me up.
Nice.
Let's see the moon. And these are all wood block that Jamie carved. Yeah. The other Jamie, the creative Jamie. Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ange. And here's your reminder, people. Know your limits. Purchase responsibly. If you order a deck, tell Jamie that Gerald and Jamie sent you. Just be silly. Robin said, "I'm surprised with Jamie Sawyer. She didn't color them."
Nope. It was very purposeful.
Yeah. Really, really sweet. Michelle Marie, Astrological Tarot, said, "I invited the Nakshatra Oracle into my collection this year." I don't know that one. Maybe I've seen you use it when you've done readings. So, and I agree, Michelle Marie. Jamie Sawyer is such a talented artist. I love watching her process. I agree with you.
One of my favorite things.
So
I have her giant casting book. And she's in the process of making it into like a 6x9.
Oh, okay.
And I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
Yeah. And it is one of those things that because we've seen some of Jamie's process, we understand what goes into creating a deck. And some people can afford the decks and some people can't. I just hope that there is an appreciation for the process that goes into it.
Yeah, the one person that I would love for somebody to sit down, I mean, and I've seen, videos of, people with Julie, but to really dig into, and she would have to be totally down to it too, but to really, sometimes it's a personal process, you know what I mean? And you just don't want to share that kind of shit. But Julia Kushio-Watts, to get into her head as to education-wise and intellectual-wise, and then her creative side as to why she's walked the walk. I mean, in a more detailed than what we've had, from our mutual friends being with her in lives and stuff. Just because I haven't, well, no, that's not true. I have one deck that sits here that's with me all the time. So this is over on my Ancestor Altar Space. And that was purchased by accident, and it's been the best accident that I've had a couple of years ago. But I don't have any of her current decks, although they fascinated me. So now that Gerald and I have started this stupid journey, and that's with 2 O's, in the astrology kind of whatever, they're even more intriguing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't gotten that far, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's on my list of things to do, to like reach out to,
Yeah.
Michelle Marie for some astrological readings.
Mm-hmm.
You
Well, I
know,
don't
and
want
it's
to have
just
something in my collection that I don't know how the fuck to use,
right.
and or that
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense to me. Do you know what I mean?
Bye, Jackie.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for
Thanks
being
for being
here.
here. Hmm.
Oh, The Oracle Creator by
Oh, I love
Stephen
Stephen.
Bright is an
Mm,
excellent guide into how artists create their tarot
I like
and
him. I
oracle
have that.
decks.
The book is right over there. Right there.
I don't have that one.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah. So I got that book when Kelly Fitzgerald was doing her Oracle class on Oracle creation and her out of place deck, and
hmm yeah. And Alex said, I think one of the only decks I got this year was the Illustrated Triumphi, and I'm holding out for the Triumphi Oracle in January. I think I received the Alleyman deck at the beginning of this year. Yep,
Mhm.
I would think so.
Yeah. So I'll tell you, Ange, with that word, there are two words that in the lexicon of vocabulary that I don't care for. That would be hate and calling someone stupid. So how I use comedic effect, because I want to say that I think something is just damn dumb and I
hmm
can't believe I've gone there. It's stupid
hmm
with two O's, because
Yep.
it's a way that you say it that for me stupid is insulting, but stupid with two O's is comedic. So there you go.
hmm And Julie Kuchia Watch said, I just went through my photos of my paintings in progress for Journey into Egypt. Mm. She gotcha.
Oh, I know.
She gotcha.
I'm not
Yeah.
worried about her figuring it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. These are great questions. And let me remind you, Jamie is Alex's human unicorn. Just saying. And Early Ritual asked us a question. Non-tarot, Jero, you were talking fountain pen ink before. What's your favorite fountain pen ink? Fountain pen and ink.
Oh.
Well, Jamie also likes fountain pens.
Mm-hmm.
I have right in my drawer, I have two, actually, no, three, four fountain pens. I have three Lammies. These are the Safari. And then I have one that I cannot remember the name to.
Yep.
And when Orshi and I were talking about fountain pens, I ordered a fountain pen that I have not taken out. I do it with things other than just tarot, Jamie. But they have a huge reservoir. So they hold a lot of ink, and they're refillable. So
Nice.
I think that's good. But good question. I need a good fountain pen. I think these
Can I answer it?
Lammy. Oh, you know what? Actually, this isn't my Lammy. This is this one.
Well, that looks like a Lammy, though.
It does look like a Lammy.
So my favorite is a Lammy, and my ink is from Goulet. They have it, and it's I can't. It's hard to describe, but turquoise, depending on who you are. That is a bluey green
Mm-hmm.
that my sister got me. Sister with two E's.
I have a something Echo fanboy. I just bought a Platinum 3776. Satan does not live down the fountain pen rabbit hole.
Come on. Stickers, paper, notebooks, tarot, oracle, crystals, bags, uh, pens, ink,
Fabric.
fabric. Come on, kids. Know your
Yeah.
limits. Purchase responsibly. Don't blame that shit on us.
Yeah. Know your limits, purchase response. Did you see all of the, the journals that I want to make into, you know, into nice little oracle things? If I sell these would be pricey because these were not cheap.
No, those were not cheap.
But they're
now,
lovely.
I know that we've talked about it, but I'm just going to ask it here because I already know the answer. But are those ones that you're going to have to Mod Podge?
I think they may be because
Because the
their
paper is so
surface.
porous.
Yeah, the paper is porous, whereas the other ones, I appreciate the other ones because they have.
These ones.
This is. Yeah, these are the Ranger Dilution journals, and the fountain pen is cool. So and Julie Kucha Watch said I haven't used a fountain pen since grade school, and Jonathan just got one of those. So
One of what? Oh,
I think he got one of the journals. And see, here's the other thing that I was doing is I also am doing little itty bitty things.
I swear I'm going to come and knock on your door, push my way in, and grab that and leave.
So, that's the thing that it's just like, if these are on sale, then there we go.
Then there you go.
So, but.
And I'll tell you right now, with the way my hands are too, I can't use any of I can't use my crystal pens or my fountain pens so I get that. I use, I'm very particular. This is a Swiss pen maker that does a delightful ballpoint pen. So I'm a ballpoint pen freak. Mm-hmm. It has to have a certain kind of ink. That's why I use the pen that was my dad's, because it's a ballpoint pen. And yeah.
Well, see, and here's for me is I actually have to have a medium point on my fountain pen because I do push too hard on things. Kiba Lyons is here. Hello, Kiba. Is that a Karen art? Yeah, okay. Whatever.
It is. Very I got it nice. As a set. These are for work.
Nice.
And I love them.
Nice. Okay, the best rabbit hole I've gone down or revisited is the Nintendo rabbit hole. Every console or handheld except the Wii U, my Switch has kept me sane since October, and I have like 25 games now.
Understood, yeah.
There you go. And Robin asked, what kind of glue do you recommend for applying cutouts to journals? I think it just a white glue works well. I'm using a tacky, was it our Aleene's tacky glue, because it's a big thing. So, and that's the sort of stuff that I haven't done it for the last 2 years. I usually go after the school specials. I buy used stuff. It's like 25 cents. Yeah. Elmer's and, stuff like that. But I put stuff on with a paintbrush or a brush just to get coverage.
For me, it just depends on what I'm applying and what medium it is. So I like using these. This is just a double-sided tape. You put it down, you put the thing on. So it just depends on what I'm doing and how I want it to stick. So I use this, or I use, like you do, the Aleene's, depending on the paper. And then the other would be a paintbrush with Mod Podge. I find Mod Podge works for everything.
Yeah, Mod Podge is good. And on my first bibliomancy items, I was covering the Mod Podge with Mod Podge.
I know. I also say Mod Podge.
And it's I'm not patient. I don't let the stuff dry. I don't let it cure.
Right.
So yeah, that tape works great. Michelle
So
Marie said old school Parker ballpoint pens with refills are great.
yeah, so I like Parker because I like how the ink writes. However, with my hands the way they are, um, it, I have to have, the reason I like this pen is because it has um, I can fit it right in my hand and it doesn't slip down the barrel. Parker is usually pretty slick. They don't have, for lefty, they don't have the grip. So that's why I don't use those anymore, because
Mm-hmm.
my hand slip. I can't hold.
Mm. Yeah. Well, and I would imagine, Julie, do you use the Mod Podge when you're doing your stuff um, on the furniture? Because
Mm,
she's done some amazing stuff on the furniture,
yeah.
you know. So, but yeah.
Hmm.
And Robin, I used to love using old Dennison brand vintage stickers, but the glue always dried up and the stickers unglued and fell off.
Yeah.
And that's been frustrating. And sometimes Jamie and I have been in a Zoom and I've been using some stickers and I think they've stuck, but then I go back and they haven't stuck, and I'm like, going,
Plop.
wait a minute.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm like going, oh, sure, man. So, and there are nope, just crafts, she says.
No, just
Okay,
crafts. Yeah.
but you know, but yeah, well, and I happened upon a Mod Podge that was like a big,
That's what I have.
and I'm like going, oh, I love that.
Hmm.
I love that. So, it's like I'm good probably for all of the journals that I have, and all of them.
All of them.
So, all of them, all of the journals.
All of
But
them.
yeah,
Yeah.
so anyhow, on furniture, I either use paint by hand or use furniture decals. So,
Hmm.
and
I
Robin said I need what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, I've told Gerald about it before, but I made when I purchased my first house eons ago. Well, it was a condo. I went to secondhand shops to get my furniture, and I found this really well-made, sturdy, low and wide coffee table.
Mm-hmm.
And I did a thing where I took gold and silver wrapping paper, and I took Elmer's glue and made a soup, and basically put the gold and silver all over. And then once it dried, I took India ink and spread that all over, and then wiped it all up, and then had a piece of glass cut for the inset. And it turned out to be the most phenomenal table for ever. I love that thing. So I love stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Nancy.
Nancy's here. Hello. Robin needs a good pen for writing that won't stop on me when there's some invisible grease or something
Oh,
preventing ink appearing.
Fisher Space Pen, or Writing in the Rain. Writing in the Rain is the only one that I have found that will go over grease or other splotchy things, but it's called Writing in the Rain. They're
Oh,
not
nice.
cheap, but they're not hella expensive either. And they come in a variety of different colors, but they have an ink that will go over grease. They're used by folks in the automotive that write out their invoices, their tickets, and they have greasy
Oh,
hands and
nice.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Bye, Heather. Have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, we're going to go here quick too. So we get it.
Yeah. So, my gosh.
I know.
So, yesterday, um, Jeffrey and I
Oh,
were looking at this, which is the Ritual 2023 journal, and you got yours as a gift, and
mm-hmm.
I got so.
Yeah.
And so we did our astrology by them, and we've not done that,
Yeah.
but we read that, and it's interesting. So
First time I've ever. So I always thought that I was born at 2:10 in the morning or something like that. And with both of my parents dying, and having to end up doing, I agree, Alex,
Mm-hmm.
Having to go through their shit and organize things and stuff. I found some military paperwork, and it actually had my date of birth, my time of birth as different. So Kelly Fitzgerald and I went back through my birth chart the other night, and
Oh, really? Okay, that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, and she sent me all the stuff that she did. She had done it like 3 years ago. She and I had done it, and then the
Mm-hmm.
other night we were voice messaging back and forth, and she's like, "Well, let's just do this," you know.
Yeah.
And so it was interesting to see the changes
Mm-hmm.
between the two. There were some things that were constant and didn't change, but yeah, I found, like I said, the reason that I'm looking at Julie's stuff again is because I'm not to that level yet, right? In my
Me neither.
understanding, but I don't ever want to mess with something if I don't. It's like reading a word in a sentence, and the sentence doesn't make any sense because you don't know what that damn word was that you read 7 words ago. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. Well, Astrological Tarot said I taught my high school kids how to make homemade paper journals, and I did a unit on cursive using fountain pens because none of them could read my cursive handwriting.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, Heather is heading out. Um, Geocosmic Valentine is here. Hello. And Cindy C, if you're there, if you have Switch, Alex wants to play with you. I mean, in the
Game,
gamer way.
game
Game with
with you.
you. Game with you. Game with you. I've
Alex is
experienced
mine.
that.
Mine. I'm the unicorn. I'm his. Remember? Okay, sorry.
For those of you who are just joining us, Alex, lazy genius, says Jamie is my human unicorn. And I've experienced that, learning that my ascendant was different. It's wild but fun for things that finally make sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there was a deck that is coming out. That the version is going to be the Aquarius version, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
was all about this deck for whatever reason. It's just like saying to me, and I was telling, Gerald, and then when we were looking, the unicorn.
Oh, and there's another snort. That brings us to 5 snorts, folks. 5 snorts.
So it was interesting to find that my moon rising, or my moon rising, my moon is Aquarius.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was fascinating. Anyway.
And Nancy said, every system, astrology, tarot, takes time, but that's the fun.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It is the fun. So, yeah. The Christmas snorts. Okay. Now I can't. Now. There you go. I think you have to resonate with who you are, and shifting systems shouldn't confuse you. That Aquarius deck was giving you the correct information that your incorrect chart wasn't giving you, probably.
Right. It was within a 24-hour period, so it probably struck me as more interesting or an aha, because it was like within a very short time frame that I had seen the deck. I was talking to Gerald about it, and for the life of me, I can't remember what the name of the fucking deck is. And it's one we own.
There you go, Alex. Cindy C. Yeah, wow, within 24 hours, I will back you up. A reminder, don't forget those who love Call of the Midwife. The Christmas special is on PBS tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Moon in Aquarius is cool, but it can be difficult. If someone makes a unicorn card and doesn't put Jamie's face on it, we're going to fight. Oh, there's another snort. We're at 6. Yeah, within 24 hours.
Mm.
Well, and one of the things that I did is I discovered, because I'm going with my AM birth time instead of the PM birth time.
Right.
I am surprised. I'm mostly water, and I have no air in my chart, none.
Right.
So it's like hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like, holy mackerel.
I still can't remember the name of the deck that's going to the Aquarius.
I can't remember that either. But it was on. Was it on? Is it being funded?
I think so. I think it hasn't actually issued yet, and so it was one of those put your email in and we'll remind you kind of things. It'll remind you. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, no air. And Snort of the Humicorn is the next big fantasy film from Pixar. I thought Humicorn was also a Tuckbox Rage song. Was that an upcoming Tuckbox Rage song? But Ima is putting a hand down on it. You know,
it's Snort of the Humicorn. Snort of the Humicorn. That's their next big hit.
Snort of the Humicorn. Wow. Aren't you all glad you joined us? This is crazy.
On this beautiful Christmas day, if that's what you celebrate.
Yeah. Thank you. So, and Alex does not do Animal Crossing.
Yeah, that's what I do. It's Animal Crossing. Yeah.
So, totally changed if Humahorny.
Humahorny. Darling, it's not that kind of show.
That's the other channel.
That's the other channel.
I love it. We are so close. It's scary. My goodness. Ima was jealous because Humicorn isn't about her and her lawn darts.
Right.
That's
so
true.
Rude.
That's true. It's true. Oh, we could play a play snort drinking game.
Yeah, I'd get trashed.
Yeah, and it would get worse and worse as you go along. So, Jamie, thanks for hanging out here today with me for a little bit, and thank you all for joining. This has been great fun.
You're a shit.
It's too late. It's too late.
He knows.
Yes. Happy Yule, Saturnalia, Solstice, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. Is tomorrow the last night of Hanukkah?
Doesn't Chanukah end tonight? I don't know.
Okay. It's the okay. Question. Are you guys still answering questions? I have a minor question. Oops, I got my answer. Yeah, we're it ends tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's what I thought. So you want to know how I base this, because I get so busy and so in with other things, Micah. Dave Grohl and Christian from the Foo Fighters do their Hanukkah sessions, and they do a video with a Jewish guest singing every night for 8 days. And so I know that tonight is the last video. Anyway, that's.
So we had Snick Snorts tonight.
From the Humicorn.
6 snorts, yes, from the Humicorn. So, Jamie, here's the thing that I always ask at the end of these.
Do yourself a favor. Be surprising and amazing, and try a different thing. What are we doing? When are we next
when are
together?
you and I going to be next?
There we go. Soon. Right around the corner. I think it's the 10th?
I think everybody should just like and subscribe to my channel, and that way they will be in the know, because this is the one where Purple Elephant Deb H is asking us the questions. So, and oh my gosh, Gerald, did you already start this snort drinking game?
Right.
Snick Snorts. I'm kidding. Snick Snorts.
Snick Snorts.
So, And
Oh,
Regina, volume 2 in the series is Six Snorts of the Humicorn.
that should
Are
be
your
my
mustache ends?
autobiography or my memoir. Six Snorts of the Humicorn.
Well,
Six
I love
chapters.
these sessions too. So everybody, thanks so much for being here. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Keep yourself safe and warm, and be nice to yourself. Drink some extra water because we all need hydrated.
Remember, the wheel
Um,
turns.
the wheel does turn, and we're getting here in the northern hemisphere, we're getting about a minute of light extra a day, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So next Humicorn sighting on the 10th.
Mm-hmm.
So you're welcome, everybody. And
Thank you, all of you.
keeping total I have not been keeping a total counts of all of the snorts for the back and forths. Maybe I will do that in 2023. It
Good
is
Lord.
it's the year of the Humicorn snorts. So, and on that note, bye.